everyone, welcome back. Thank you for joining me for another video. All right, so the blue slate painting has dried super quickly. It's so odd how quick my paintings dry, yet the sage green one took a little longer to dry. I guess it depends on the temperature. It was snowing when I did that sage green one, so it was a lot colder outside. So anywho, the slate blue, as we shall call it now, has dried, and I'm going to show it to you, but not here. When I finish this intro, I will show it to you guys because I have it hanging up on the wall. I showed my husband both of them, and I'm telling you, this guy is just, by the way, today, which is when I'm recording this, Friday, April 29th, is his birthday. So it is his birthday today. So happy birthday, Matt. Happy birthday, honey. But you guys aren't watching this until Sunday, I believe. Anywho, he's so indecisive. He really liked the slate blue piece, but he really liked, believe it or not, the gold in the sage green piece. So I had both of them up on the wall and he was looking at them, and we both agreed that the slate blue would work better with our decor, but he really liked that extra pop of gold that was in the sage green piece. So I'm gonna fidget with that one, but I will show you both pieces dried side by side, and I'm really having a lot of fun with these color splits. So today's painting is going to be, of course, another color split with another smoky color. I had some great ideas from you guys, and I'm like excited to try all of them. But my question to you guys is, I've been doing these all on 12 by 36 inch canvases. Should I stick with a 12 by 36? Should I try a different size? Maybe like a 20 by 24 or a 15 by 30. I'm really liking these long, narrow frames, these long, narrow canvases. So I don't know, what do you think? Should I stick to the same? Should I change it up? I don't know. I kind of like it. I kind of want to line them all up when I'm done doing this series of color splits and line them up on the wall and see what they look like when they're all the same size canvas. Look at that blowing in the wind back there. We're doing some landscaping out there. All right, really quickly, my coaster rounds, or my rounds that I have, the hardboard rounds, all I have left are 4-inch squares, and I have about 100 of them left. That is it. I'm sold out of every other size. Now, I'm still getting a ton of emails from people asking me if I have any left, and they're disappointed and bummed because they didn't email me in time and they sold out so quickly and they didn't get a chance. So I am going to say this once, maybe twice, but if you are interested in rounds or hardboard coasters or the rounds, I am thinking of doing a pre-order, okay? So if you are interested in some, you can email me with what you would like, okay? And I'll do pre-orders for like, I don't know, a month or two. And then when the pre-order window is done, I will then order with my supplier, and then I will do like a final pickup. So because I have so many people who want them and I don't have any more. They sold out super quick. Like I had a lot. Like this was the biggest order I had done with my supplier, and it sold out in 2 days. So thank you to everyone who bought them, but there are still other people who want them. So I'm just going to do this one more time, and I'm going to take pre-orders only. That's it. I'm not going to get my supply and then have people like email me and say, hey, I want this. No, if you have to pre-order, that way I know how much to get from my supplier, and I'm going to do one final long drive to pick them up, but you won't get them for like 3 to 4 months from now because I want to leave a big order window for everybody. So if that is something you are interested in, you can email me at canellaciraco@gmail.com. Place a pre-order, okay? You don't have to pay for it up front because I won't do that to you. But, you know, don't order 100 12-inch rounds and then stiff me though either. So I'm thinking of doing a pre-order. So if you're interested, email and we'll go from there. I'll probably leave a pre-order up for May and June, and then pick them up in July or something after I get back from the Naples workshop with Tammy. Speaking of Naples workshop, I'm so excited. We've got one spot left in the Sunday evening class. So if you are interested in that final spot, you can email us at fluidartescape@gmail.com. Tammy Anderson and I cannot wait. We already have our sponsors shipping over the supplies. I'm super excited. Loli Veffy is shipping the stuff out. Pebeo is shipping stuff out. Michaels has already shipped their stuff out. Amsterdam Royal Talons is going to be shipping out soon too. I cannot wait to start seeing everything showing up at the venue. I'm super excited. Tammy's super excited. I cannot wait to meet everybody who has signed up already. So there's one spot left. If you're interested, email us. And one spot left for my home workshop here in the home studio, which is next weekend, which is Saturday, May 7th. There is one spot left in the morning class. So if you are interested in coming here to London, Ontario, you can email me at kanellaciraco@gmail.com. All right, I'm going to show you guys the pieces hanging up on the wall, and then we're going to get started on today's color split. Be right back. All right, everybody. So I've got here both paintings up on the wall. Now the lighting isn't the greatest, obviously. So this is the sage green one, which I already showed you guys, right? And then you can see the shimmer from the 24 karat gold. Okay, so that is the sage green. And then you come here to the slate blue and you can see the pearl. That's the pearl glacier and the silver shimmer in that. So it did dry very, very nice. And I do love it. I actually love it. And this blue came out of nowhere near the end. So, but look at here. Look at the shimmer from the pearl glacier blue by the Arteza brand. So let me go this way. So I'm really, really happy with this and I like it a lot. My husband really liked this one, but he thought we should add a smidgen of gold in this one. And a lot of comments in this video, a lot of people said gold would have looked really nice. A lot of people loved the silver, but yeah, gold, people really like the gold as well. So let me back up here. So there you have them both. And I actually turned the composition on this one upside down. So I like how it's got the split up there and then the split down here. Oops, hitting Lucas's train stuff. So yeah, I really like it. I'm really happy with both of them. They are both available for purchase for anyone who is interested. You can email me at kanellaciraco@gmail.com. Let's get to painting. All right, everybody, I'm excited to get started. So we have here a 12 by 36 inch canvas. And this time I put my pencil line down so I don't goof up like I did in the last video and flood the entire canvas in white. So I've put my pencil line there just to remind myself that it is a color split. All right, so super excited. Today's base color is going to be smoky purple. Yes, that's right, folks. I'm so excited. I'm having so much fun with this series. I don't know what took me so long to get it going, but yeah, look at that. I'm loving this smoky purple. So let me tell you how I got there. First off, my white base is going to be my Artist Loft Acrylic Flow White by Artist Loft. And it's the 2019 bottle, okay? If you cannot get your hands on 2019, which you probably cannot, don't use 2020, 2021, or 2022. It'll ruin your painting. And no, Artist Loft did not fix it, so I don't use it unless it's a 2019 bottle. So get yourself some Amsterdam Titanium White or Titanium White by Artist Loft, okay? Not Flow. You get your Titanium White. Here, let me get it for you. I'll show you real quick. Okay, when I run out of 2019, this is what I'm going to be using. Titanium White by Amsterdam or Titanium White by Artist Loft, okay? So that's what I'm going to be using. All right, that's the white base. The purple base is Permanent Blue Violet by Amsterdam, okay? And of course, I've added Titanium White to it. And of course, a smidgen of Oxide Black by Amsterdam. Now, I'm going to tell you this because I screwed up yesterday. I was mixing this color and then I mixed another color for my next video. Since I was mixing, I figured I'd mix 2 different colors. And I wanted to go with the Bordeaux color. And I put way too much black in it, getting over squeezy. And I squeezed too much and it turned into like a muddy gray. So I had a lot of work to do to fix it and bring the color back to life by adding more of the, you know, this base color with the white to brighten it up. So keep in mind when you are adding black, do like add a drop at a time, you know, mix it and see the color you get. And then you can always add more. What you can't do is take it out after you've put too much in, which is the mistake I made. So be very careful with black because it will just turn everything into a poop gray, okay? Trust me. So that is my base color, and the colors I'm using today are Pearl Royal Purple by Arteza. Then I'm gonna go again with the Titanium Buff Light by Amsterdam, and I'm hoping this time it shows up a little better. I know it's at the bottom of the pecking order, so we'll see. Then I have Mauve, yes, Mauve by Holbein. Then I have 24 karat gold by DecoArt. And then topping it off, I have a color I haven't used in a while, Dioxazine Violet by Holbein. But you could use Dioxazine Violet by Liquitex Basics has it. There's a lot of different Dioxazine Violets, but I personally like this one by Holbein. So I've got a shimmer and a shimmer, okay? So you can tell I've separated them. I don't want them side by side. And then I wanted the titanium buff near the front, but I also don't want to put 2 purples together either. And I didn't think this looked the greatest either. So this is kind of how I determine how I layer my paints. So I don't want these together, so I separated it with a lighter color in between. Okay, I could do this, actually. I could definitely do that as well. Actually, why don't I do that? I could do that. But we know the 24 karat gold is definitely going to shimmer. So I might just leave it like that then. Because I do want the titanium buff light to come out. Because it did disappear in my slate blue piece. So I think I'm going to do that. There you go. So that's kind of an idea of how I layer my paints. With that, I shall flood my canvas and I'll be right back. All right, canvas is flooded. I'm a little flustered because while I was flooding this, my husband came down the stairs and I didn't hear him. And he said, hey, and scared the living daylights out of me. And it's a good thing that while I'm speeding that part up, it's muted and you can't hear me because I mute it and I put music in it because believe me when I tell you, you do not want to hear what came out of my mouth. My mouth when he scared the bejeebers out of me. Good thing my kids weren't home either. Oh, my heart is still pounding. And he started laughing, saying, I thought you heard me. I can't hear him coming down the stairs. It's carpet. I can't hear him. Oh man, I was like, my heart's still going like this. Oh my gosh. Okay, canvas is flooded. Let's get started then, shall we? Oh, bugger. All right, starting with the Arteza. Oh, this is so pretty. I love this color. And again, you guys all saw I'll show you real quick. I did my, I'm not going to show you the bottom because it's going to give it away, but I did like blue color, purple color palettes. I'm not going to show you this one because that's an upcoming video. It's going to be a surprise. All right, let's do the gold. But yeah, always, you know, try that. Do that with a piece of paper and some of your colors and see how that comes out. And then that way you can determine what colors would look good. Because when they dry, oh, I just got splattered. Oh no, on my rings. I should never paint with my rings on. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Look at this. I blame my husband, but I can't be mad at him. It's his birthday today. Oh my gosh. Okay, enough of that. Yeah, so colors dry darker, obviously. And that was Holbein, wasn't it? Yeah, and I totally loaded that one up. Oh well. I'm just flustered now. I'm like totally, utterly flustered right now. So I'm discombobulated. Okay, let's hope this beautiful titanium buff light shows up, because it looks really pretty here against the purple. What a beautiful color. All right. And then we have Dioxazine Violet. And I forgot to show you guys my colors. All right. Never mind. Ignore me. All right. I'm so lost right now. I'm gonna pop the bubbles. Okay, it's ready. There's something in my paint. Now it's not. Let's get started and blow this out. You know, I wonder, now that I'm looking at it, because I did cover the titanium buff, so I am going to do this. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I don't want it to get lost, and it got lost under that dioxazine purple. So that's probably a good idea. Now it's still getting lost, so let's get going. Oh, yes, yes, yes. So I kind of blew it a little differently on this part here. Oh my gosh, look at the cells. Wow. Okay, so I'm really glad I switched up the order with the 24 karat gold, and I put it near the bottom of the pecking order there, because it's still very dominant in this painting. And if I had left it closer to the top, it probably would have fully taken over. Wow, I love it. I love this. Okay, I'm gonna fix one thing real quick before I look at the rest, because my canvas was a little dry. I was conserving base paint here, and I didn't get my edges like I normally would. And before this flows over and stops dead in its tracks, I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I will show you what I did in the close-up. But I want to get some paint here on the canvas, and then what I'm gonna do, I know you can't see me, I'll show you in the close-up. Yes, okay, I will show you what happened in that close-up after. Oh, that's so much better. I'll explain. I will explain, I promise. Okay. It's so pretty. I love it. And I love that there's a lot of negative space here. I kind of want to save some negative space here in the corner. So I'm kind of going to blow back into it. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Oh wow. I love it. Yeah, I want to make sure there's enough of this nice, okay, what do we call this color? We've got sage green, slate blue. What do we call this? Come on, guys. Let me know what color you would call this. So what I'm doing is I'm just softly blowing the edges so there's no harsh lines. Oh, wow, I love this. I'm really loving the rich dioxazine purple here at the top. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I want to touch. I am going to fix up my edges and I'm going to bring you guys in for a close-up. Be right back. All right, everybody. So this is what I wanted to show you actually before I show you my scrape my drips. When I start a painting, I make sure my canvas edges look like this. In these color splits, I haven't really been doing that too much because I kind of trying to conserve my base color because I don't have a lot of it. So what happens is, this is what happens when you use your finger and just rub it. You see how it's not fully covered? So this is what happens. You see how the paint stops dead in its tracks and doesn't flow down the canvas properly? This right here, right? So that's a bad thing in my eyes. If the canvas was fully covered and looked like this top part instead of this dry bottom part, it would flow perfectly like this, right? So this is the difference between covering the sides of your canvas from the very beginning, right? And then touching them up after. Because if you just have this or just bare white canvas and don't get your edges completely wet like this, then this paint will not come down the sides properly and it'll stop and it'll look like that. Okay, so that is, in my eyes, a big no-no, but to each their own. So in order for me to fix that, I would take, oops, sorry, I'm trying to do two things at once. I take, excuse me, my base color, trying to do this with one hand. All right, let me try and do this with my proper hand. So now what I have to do is dip my finger into the paint, trying to show you what I'm doing and see what I'm doing at the same time. And then just kind of dab it like that. Okay, so that is how I fix. So I dab, do not rub, dab. Okay, and then you can just scrape your sides. So that to me is super important, and that is why I say, you know, getting your edges all wet and make sure they're fully covered before you start painting, why that's so important, right? So now you want to scrape those drips. Scrape those drips. All right, do all four sides, come back. 10 minutes later, do it again. All right, let's get to this beautiful close-up. All right. Let's see here. Of course, with the reflection, once again, of my light. Let's move it, shall we? I'm really loving this, and I know when this dries, it is going to look so pretty because of that shimmer from the 24 karat gold. And I'm curious to see, although it was at the bottom of the pile, the pearl by Arteza. I'm sure that is around the edges. Definitely around the edges. That here around the edge, that's pearl. That's got to be the pearl by Arteza. So there you have it with the lights on. Ooh, look at that part. That's pretty. It's like a pink in there. All right, let's check it out with the flash on. All right, so I've got the flash on. Yes, I have to double check real quick. I've got the flash on, and I cannot wait till this dries because I want to put all three paintings side by side and just see how they all look. The sage green, oh, I'm changing color here. The sage green, the slate blue, and now this, what do we want to call this purple? Let me know in the comments below. What shall we call this? Grayish violet? I don't know. Let me know. But really, really liking this, and that's going to be the pearl. Ooh, look at that. You can see the shimmer in there. That's pearl and some gold. I go too close and the camera changes the color. Look at that pink in there. That's crazy. I love it. This piece is going to look really nice. I cannot wait for it to dry. All right. There you have it, everybody. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Let me know what other color palettes you would want me to use as a base. Someone mentioned in my last video like a yellow, and then I thought, ooh, what about like a mustard kind of yellow, like a smoky mustard type yellow. I thought that would look pretty nice. Smoky pink, definitely a grayish kind of color. I could definitely do that. But what other colors do you have in mind? Let me know in the comments below. This piece is available for purchase for anyone who is interested. Again, it's a 12 by 36 inch canvas. You can email me at kanellaciraco@gmail.com. So that is it for now, guys. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Have a good night. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.